and stuff. What link can I add here? It says add link to what though? Oh, to buy stuff. Oh, no.
Oh, merch.
Merch. Let's see. I mean, we are live. How's the Instagram? Oh, and live in
I'm
three.
gonna go grab my water.
Yeah, you go grab your water. Kelly is grabbing her water because we're rich and hydrated. Can be rich and hydrated without hydration.
My bad.
So, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know if you saw my post, but I made a post saying, from all the things that I expected this year, having a friend break up with me and say, it's too confronting to see how well your life is going was not on my bingo cards.
No.
And honestly, like, obviously I had a bunch of feelings about this, but what actually tickled my fanny or something like that
Yes.
annoyed the shit out of me.
That is to say, it touched you inappropriately.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, that's literally what happened. Was people's responses to it and the glorification of what radical honesty it was. And how self-aware this person is.
Radical honesty.
And see, your face expression is the right response to fucking bullshit comments like this.
Correct.
And I told my husband too. And my husband, as someone who doesn't live online, right, like he actually bursted out laughing. Like,
right. Didn't know what to do.
Like, no, that's not radical honesty. Radical honesty is like, hey, I'm seeing an inadequacy in myself, and I don't know how to deal with this. But the praise that this person was so radical honest is the same praise as like a cheater confessing they're cheating. They're like, well, at least he was fucking honest. No, boo boo, you don't get credit
for doing the bare minimum.
Not only. So I would even argue it's not only the bare minimum. The literal phrase, and by the way, this friend after this breakup phrase then completely ghosted. So
is this someone you've known for a long time or
12 years?
Okay.
Yeah, in Europe, the person is in Europe, obviously, because I have not been in America for 12 years. So you're European friend. And this is my thing. Like, I'm not, for one, I am not of the level, never have been, that seeing something or someone do well would ever be a negative trigger for me. I'm not in that headspace, have never been in that headspace. Yeah. I've always been inspired only. And or I would get really annoyed with myself, which then would result in some kind of fuel or alchemy, right?
Right.
But again, this whole radical honesty fucking bullshit. It's like, no, for one, if you're having any sensations, I'll never judge you for any type of sensations you're having, or that's okay. I am judging you, however, for how you deliver the message. Because, look, I'm queen manipulation. Saying something like that and ghosting is not radical honesty. You're trying to inflict something.
Right.
And anyone pretending or taking that as radical honesty, I'm sorry you don't have the street cred yet that you should have. You probably deserve to be emotionally robbed.
Right. Fair.
Not me.
Yeah. I would say, okay, so to your point, right? I, like yourself, I agree. I'm not mad at the fact that you have a visceral response to something. That I don't even think people can control that. Right? Like, no, it's absolutely. Like being offended. It's like that happens. You're like, you see something, you're shocked. That is your first response. It's like biting into a lemon. You're going to make the face. I don't blame you for that at all. Like that piece is, I put it aside. The question is, and you were saying the delivery, I would say under the larger umbrella of how do you respond? Like what is
how you act upon the trigger?
Right. What's your next move though? Like, I get it. It affected you. Having affected you is of no real consequence to me. It's just, how are you going forward with that? Like, what's your next move after that, right? Like, is your next move to say, now, I would consider radical honesty, if we're going to talk like that, if we're going to use those terms, Right. Okay. I would say that it would be closer to the person actually admitting that and saying, I just wanted to share this with you. This is, for some reason, I'm having a really negative response to your success, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know why this.
Let's explore it together.
Yeah, and I value our friendship, right? I value our friendship. I certainly don't want some weird shit that I've got harboring inside me to come between me and you, because we've been friends for 12 years. And maybe I need a little space. That could be one thing. I'm going to take a beat because I need to get right with myself. And I realize there's something off about this response. I shouldn't be feeling this way towards a friend, right? Like, I know that. I'm checking myself, but right now I can't reel it in. That to me would be radical honesty, because it's like, I'm laying it out there. I know what I can control. I know what I can't right now. But I recognize in myself, this is wrong, or this is not right. At least I'm going to take the time to work on that, and I'm not going to impose on you this response, because it's not your fault. It's on me, and I get it. To me, that would be radical honesty if we're going to use the term, and that would be the right thing to say. And that's something most people don't do. Right? To be fair, that's what makes it radical, right? Most people are just like, her. There's nothing radical about what she did, because canceling people is like the easiest chicken shit thing to do. I mean, the only thing easier is standing in your shower and pissing. Like, there's nothing easier than that. Like she took the path of very least resistance, right? Because she has no friction. There's no working on yourself, no introspection, no working on your relationship or salvaging the friendship. No work.
Working on yourself.
Right.
So, but this is what, and you can tell this, by the way, you can tell by my husband's response. I know when he responds this way that this is some chronic internet brain shit, right? Like, in the normal world, that this, anyone would respond like you, me, or him. Right. I was like, because again, it has become such a simplified, it has completely lost the actual activity of radical honesty or self-awareness, and replaced it with just the performative part or just the aesthetic of it by thinking, okay, I'm saying this thing and therefore it's radical honest. No, it's not.
No.
Radical honesty is a whole action and activity and a behavior, not a that's like me saying, like, I don't like your face. Oh my God, she's so radical honest. No, boo. No, that's not how none of this shit works. Are you new here?
Yeah. It's a whole different caliber of relating to people. It's a tier, like you said, it's a tier that you're not. It wouldn't occur to you to think like her. So you're like, it's almost like I actually cannot understand where you're coming from, because it would never occur to me to break up with a friend over their success. It would never occur to me to do that. Of all the things that I could think of that would ruin a friendship for sure, that ain't on the list. You doing well is not it.
But so, and this is the thing, right? Because I've been at, by the way, I'm adding the title to Radical Honest, a hydrated podcast, Diamonds and Demons, Radical Honesty episode. Fucking big wink to everyone with their fucking one brain cell. Because I've been having this conversation with multiple people, not necessarily directly close to me, but I'm like, I want you to summarize what just happened in the most simplistic form and then repeat it to yourself. I broke up with my friend because she's doing too well. How do you think that, again, and I never got this chance, right? But that would be what do you think about this? Oh, every fucking retard would be like, this ain't it, man.
Yeah. No, I think, it kind of reminds me of a conversation I've had with people about brutal honesty,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I said, and to me, I was like, I'll be, if I'm a grown up, right? If I'm emotionally mature at all, Like if I've at least had my emotional period, right, and crossed the threshold of puberty, right, and I wanted to call myself, or at least be taken seriously as an adult, my main thing in life would be, but is it true though? Right? Like whatever somebody says, however they deliver it, and however that comes out, fine. But is it true? Right? Is it actually true? Because it's like, if it was somebody who was mean and malicious to me, and they said something, and they said some shit, I'd be like, okay, but just because they don't like me, and just because they said it in a mean way, doesn't detract from the fact that they could very well be delivering some facts, right?
Absolutely.
In which case, I'd be a fool to turn it down just because I didn't like the way you presented the truth to me, right? Because then that becomes a more prideful thing than it does become a right and wrong thing. So in the same way, if we're talking about brutal honesty or radical honesty or whatever it is, right, there is a qualitative component to it that's worth analyzing. And it's like, and the thing is it's like, if you're telling me something about me, then I should look at that. I should examine that. I should be, a bit more introspective and, self-reflecting. If it's a observation about our friendship, or if it's an observation about your feelings, right? If it's an observation about your feelings, you should be introspective. You should be the one doing all the you should be the one thinking about it. Why would I think about why am I thinking about what makes you feel what you feel? Like, that's more work than I'm willing to put into anybody. And then there's a claim I'm going to make about our relationship. And the only thing I can speak to is myself, right? And my part. But honesty, if there's honesty, then ostensibly there's truth, right? Now, is it honest if there's no real truth to it, or if it's imaginary, or if it's delusional? Then no, there's actually no honesty there. You're literally just like, you're sold on a lie.
Yeah, right? You're believing something made up.
Yeah. So the radical component being, it's not actually honest. It's so
radical.
False. Right. So there's that. And then there's, and then you literally just completely went around. You did a whole 180 with yourself. But then there's, but like, there's that piece that people pull, and it's in that same genre. My feelings are valid, right? That shit where it's like, well,
but they ain't
my experience. You can't tell me that my experience is false because it's.
But I can.
But I can. I can just do things.
We can just do things. For one, don't tell me what I can do. I can literally just do things. I can literally just do things. Two, your feelings are probably some of the most invalid things that are in the planet. And I've been on the bandwagon no. I haven't been on the bandwagon. I have touched the edges of the feelings validity bandwagon. And you know how I know that it's not valid? Because if I right now open YouTube and I look at a sad puppy video, all of a sudden I feel really sad.
Right.
If I watch a super romantic clip after that, I'll all of a sudden feel really fucking happy and excited. No, it's all fucking manipulated and artificially created. It has zero bearing in reality.
Right. Because I could be watching a picture, I could be watching a sad puppy, AI, that dog ain't even real. Like, the dog isn't even real. Like, it's a work of fiction, and my feelings towards that, I mean.
Well, and isn't our brain the biggest, AI fiction creator on the fucking planet? With all these stories, like that person said, I have a fat ass. It means this and this. No, it just means that I have a fat ass.
That's it. Sometimes it's just
That's literally the only thing. But Americans will go like, no, but it means that you're ugly. You don't deserve to live. No, I just have a fucking fat ass.
Right. That's it.
I literally just have a fat ass.
That's it. That's the whole thing. Okay. But like, I think that's, I think that's the point. It's like people start to create other things around things. And like, to be fair, right, especially in an online world, you are constantly having to kind of like, it's like Inception. You're constantly trying to make sure that you're in reality and your feet are on the ground, you know, like that you're not getting lost in the ethers, you know, and I get that part. Yeah. But I don't remember there being a time where people were, well, I guess there is. It depends on what you came up with, but like being bothered by like your friend's success, then they were never really your friend.
That's called jealousy for first.
Yeah.
Envy and jealousy. We could even go down that things.
Yeah.
So I've never, like, I will use jealousy facetiously. Help me with that word. Thank you. I am completely foreign to that feeling, right? There is nothing in me that can conjure up a situation where I think that someone, like, in the context of friendship specifically, like there's plenty of fucking people out there who I think deserve to fucking trip on a fucking rock and break their jaw.
Sure.
But in the context of friendship, where my friend doing well would mean anything about me,
right,
or have any bearing on me, any other than positive.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's funny because I have, you know, I have several friends who are very successful, but I'm like, they're successful in things that like I would have never thought to do. You know, like it wouldn't suit me. That their success would not suit me. My success looks different, right? And so it's like, it's kind of like if a friend of mine got a tattoo, I'd be like, and they're really happy about it. Right? They're like, I just got a new tattoo, and it's this great thing, and it's been something I've been planning my whole fucking life, and I've been saving up for it, blah blah blah. And I finally got it, and they show me, and they're so fucking stoked, right? It's gonna suit them because they've been connected to this, you know, to this thing before they ever got it, right? So then when they finally have it, it's this whole thing, and it's part of them, and it makes them happy, and it makes them feel confident, and they're super eager to share it off. Okay, but that doesn't mean I have to go out and get the same tattoo, and that's going to make me feel the same way. It really won't. It won't, because like I literally have no connection to that other than you have it, right? Like, so it's like the same thing goes for somebody's success. It's like you were already cultivating that in your mind, in your heart, in your being. You were doing
your schedule.
Before. Yeah,
right. Your schedule, your sacrifices, your work, your energy. Yeah. So what I'm hearing when someone says, you know, your success or the way you have built your life is too confronting to me, is that you have a problem with the rewards I'm reaping. And that's where it gets fucking filthy.
Yeah.
Because you're not saying you're because if I had a shitty life, you wouldn't be confronted.
No.
Right? If I'm fucking struggling there, you know, having whatever, you wouldn't be confronted.
Correct.
You have certain feelings that I am reaping a reward, and that's a fucking problem.
You don't even want the work I'm doing. You don't want the life I have. You don't want any of the.
You probably want the money I have. You probably
you just want the money.
You just want the reward. You just want the reward.
Correct.
Like a little entitled child who's entitled and give me that tit. That tit should be mine.
Right.
You're an infant. I want that candy.
Right. That's exactly it. And it boils down to that. And it's like, I can't believe people are actually ascribing like something more virtuous or sophisticated to what basically amounts to like childish resentment. Like,
I was so appalled by the responses.
Yeah, more so than your friend. I'm like,
no,
okay.
100%. I already forgot about the friend. I'll mourn that. But grief comes and goes. That's fine. There'll be place for that. But I was so appalled by their responses that I was actually appalled and shocked.
Yeah.
Completely shocked.
If not completely disappointed in the fact that, like, because especially on something that you feel like is just like, is like obviously wrong or obviously fucked up. And you're just like, how is there two sides to this? How are there two sides to this? That's like telling me there's two sides to rape. I'm like, no, there isn't. There's just the one side. It's pretty obvious to me. Murder, same thing. There's no two sides. There's just the one side. It's wrong. Like, you know, and it's like in this bitch. Like, I'm sorry. I don't see how there's another side to this. And yet you sat there and you came up with the hero story for this total victim.
Terrifying. Like, you are glorifying. That's how much internet brain rot you have, that you are glorifying someone's resentment for the reward you have built.
Yeah.
That's terrifying. No, like terrifying.
Yeah, because because if you think about it, these are all people who are totally writing a hall pass for like the most immature bullshit.
No, it's terrifying.
Yeah, because it's like it's a reminder that we don't actually have this basic understanding of values in common. You count on the fact that there's always the one person that's like the friend. You're like, okay, there's going to be the minority of people who are going to be that person. You're like, fine, right? But when you have this many other people chiming in her defense, right? Which means you would probably do the same fucking thing. You find it virtuous. This is your fucking life goals? On your fucking vision board, you've got be like this bitch? Like, what the hell?
Oh, but I'm admiring her self-awareness. What?
Does that pay your fucking bills? Because this bitch is poor.
Literally.
Literally poor.
What are you talking
what are you
about?
Aspiring to? Like,
the bar is in hell, motherfuckers. It's in hell. It's like when you go to the basement of hell, and then all of a sudden you find like a secret latch, and there's a whole apartment building under the basement.
Right. There's another bunker. Like
20 stories.
Right? Straight down. He's got to take the pole. Like, or slide. I don't know. Like, but I'm just like, I'm just trying to understand, like, I don't understand. You know what it is? It's that weird online psychobabble shit, you know, the online, so what is it? Social media psychology, right? Where like, they think that, you know, they got introduced to terms.
To
and
certain
like,
words. Oh, yeah.
And they're just like, oh, I can use them now. And, you know, and I can put them here and there. And then like, and all of a sudden it's cleaned up the mess. You know, I've cleaned it up because look, I redeemed it in some way. I'm like, you're not repurposing a piece of trash. That's not what you're doing here. And you can't. There's no repurposing this, right? Like I can find something in a thrift store and repurpose that and make it something better and useful. You can't do that when people are trash. You can't do that with trashy people. Like you just can't. They have because a person's character is all they are. That's their usefulness at the end of the day. That is their value. Their value and their usefulness extends from their character, right? Mm-hmm. That's all we have. We have opposable thumbs, which is only good to the extent that you use it according to good character, right? Like everything else that we have stems from the fact that it would be used as an extension of your good character and your virtue. So if you don't have that, you are in fact a useless thing. You are a useless being. You really are. Like and I don't think people get that part. I think people think, oh, well, I have the ability to do X, Y, and Z. Okay, but if you're a really shitty person behind that, I'm wondering how long before the fruits of your labor are going to rot. Right? Like, I don't know. Like, there's just something about that. Like, and I'm not saying you have to be like, you know, like an Amishly pure. Like I'm saying like.
No. So this is the thing. It's not about purity, right? Because I made a post the next day. I will fuck with a radical, honest, bad person any day over a performative good person. Any fucking day.
Man. Right.
I know killers. I know very bad people. Let's just finish the list there. And I will call them any day over the, let's give a classical caricature, the good Christian neighbor that fucking spews hate behind the door. Right? Any day, because I know exactly what to expect from the transparent bad person.
Mm-hmm. My dad used to tell me this. He asked me once, and he asked me this a couple of times, like throughout me growing up. He says, there's three people. There's the first person says, I will never fuck you over. It's like the second person says, I will never fuck you over unless it comes down to you and me. Then there's the third person who says, I'm literally going to fuck you over every chance I get. He says, which one will you stay close to? And I said, well, the person who won't fuck me over, right? When I was like 11, I was like, the person that won't fuck me over. He says, oh, they're always going to fuck you over. He's like, that person's a liar. Okay, that person's a whole fucking liar. And he says, and he goes, I said, well, what about the second one? And he goes, well, the second one, it's always going to be between you and me. It's always going to be, that condition is always met. So it's already a fixture with it. It's baked into the recipe. He's like, so they're always going to fuck you, right? He's like, you want to be with you will stay close to the person who says, I'm literally going to fuck you over every chance I get. Why? Because they're honest. Because you know what to expect. He's like, and he was talking about like work. He was talking more about work at the time and a job, right? And I said, and he says, do you see what I'm saying? He says, at least you know what you're working with. Mm-hmm. And at least you know the person isn't going to lie to do it. They're just going to do it. Mm-hmm. They're just going to do it. Whatever they're going to do, they're going to do it openly, and you know it's coming. He's like, that you can work with. That you can
anticipate. You can act accordingly.
100%. You can do something with that. You can. That's manageable. It's the people who lie, right? Absolutely. Those are the ones that are just like that. I mean, that's even because you've compounded it. You're not just fucking me over. You're also lying. You're also lying.
You're lying. You're disrespecting my intellect. You're insulting my work that I put in to create these rewards. Mm-hmm. You're telling me you think I am not worth it or deserving that I get the rewards for said work. That's what you're telling me. All these 5 things, that's what you're telling me.
Right. That's the message. And all of that, and I mean, and what's really fucking nuts is that's the same person who will say, condemn you for being judgmental. When in fact, that was the real condemnation, right? You literally condemned me 5 different ways for existing, for existing in my success, and for just the natural consequences of my actions and choices and living in that. You've condemned me 5 different ways, but I'm the judgmental bitch. Here's the difference. I will judge you every fucking chance I get because I'm fucking honest.
Transparently, publicly.
100%. I will judge you 100% of the time, every time, and I will do that every chance I get. I'm honest about it. You're sitting there telling me that at least I'm not, you're probably going to sit there and think you've got the high ground because any response I have is judgmental. No matter how I respond to you, I'm being judgmental. I can't win this.
Well, and it's a weird ass some kind of it stems from purity, right? It's like thou shalt not judge. I have no idea. So even though I've read the Bible, several languages, by the way, I am still convinced that the context of that is misunderstood 100%. Because judgment is the only thing that will get you not killed in nature.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
I will judge your character. I will judge how you carry yourself. I will judge how you choose to talk. I will judge how you handle celebrations. I will judge how you handle friction. I'm judging all the fucking time.
That's right.
And by the way, there is no weight in the world that will make me feel bad for judging everyone all the fucking time.
100%. No, you're
right.
My
compassion is useless. Compassion or understanding why you became the way you are is irrelevant. I am judging what you're doing right now, how you're handling things, and how you carry yourself. Only always.
Right. Well, that's called discernment, right? I mean, that's what that is. I mean, and there's a big difference, I mean, biblically, I would argue that the judgment they're talking about is about your soul, your eternal soul, not about your actions, because there's plenty of scriptures that say hold one another accountable for your bad deeds and your misstepping.
Right. And so, I'll be the last one to fit. Also, I'll be the last one to pretend to be arrogant. Like, I'm an arrogant fuck. I'll be the last one to pretend to know how the universe works.
Right,
like
right,
that. I know the formula of soul's condemnation. That's a little too complex for my little.
That's above my pay grade. 100%. Yeah, that's above my pay grade. And I'm not here to do that. But I am here to tell you, like, what is appropriate and what isn't. And, and what is, and what's elevated and what isn't. I mean, and the sad part is, to your point, because the bar is, in fact, in hell's basement. Right? That an average person can fucking do that and has a right to, like a person who's just going about their life and living like, I'm the most average person. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? Why is everybody so beneath me? You shouldn't be. Like, you shouldn't be there. You should be here with me, if not above me. Like, you guys should be doing better than me. You've had far more opportunities to be better. And yet here you are, like,
we're just really, like, as an East European to America, that seems to kind of be my default. Like, Americans, y'all were raised up here. That was your baseline.
Right.
Compared to the rest of the world. Like, there's the whole rest of the world that's even lower than me, right?
And
that has made it and surpassed you in America. Like, what are you talking about? What are you doing?
Yeah, that's what happens.
Did you just spit in the fucking faces of your ancestors who made it all the way fucking here so you could have a better opportunity, and you just told them, fuck you?
Well, what they did was they're like the kids who inherit money rather than the people who earn it. Mm-hmm. So, like, if you're just inheriting it or you win the lottery, it's different. Mm-hmm. You haven't earned it, and so they forget. It's like you climb in wooden sandals and you descend in silk slippers, right?
Yeah, I know, you're so right.
I mean, because it's like that's why people who come from, like, poverty, like third world level poverty, or like Eastern Bloc poverty, like that kind of shit, like that kind of stuff.
Soviet.
Like, if you're coming from that shit, like, and you've never seen anything other than gray. And you're like, I'm gonna dance.
How do you know that? Have you been in East Europe?
No, but I've seen. Oh,
it's so accurate. And I was just quick side note, and you'll have to finish. But husband, he was right after the curtain fell, and he's like, it was so weird that when I entered East Europe, Czech Republic in this specific case, and then further, he's like, it was like the color was removed from my eyes. And I thought for a second that I was unwell, or that my eyes were, failing, because everything was gray.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Well, I say that because I saw a couple of pictures on the internet, right? And they were like, we colorized this picture.
And it's still very, very, very bland.
But did you, though? Did you? Because it's sepia. It's just sepia. Like, like where? Where did you color it?
Is the color in the room with us?
I see, like, there's a bunch of pale ass people with like gray ass clothes, and I'm just like, and the houses are all gray, and like the cars are gray.
And the only difference in color is like the shades of gray.
Right. And the way you see people is when they move, because otherwise you're like, I'm just like, it is gray as fuck. And I was like, so, like, you have somebody who, like, comes from, like, the grayest place on planet Earth. And then
it's so real.
And then they come here and they're like, fuck yes, colors. And I'm going to make a fucking fortune off this because I just have all these different possibilities teeming in my head of what I could do with a color. They got a box of crayons and then they just go off and do some fun shit. And I'm just, next thing you know, they're like, yeah, I made a bunch of children's books.
with color.
With coloring books. I was like, you need what? And then, yeah, I have a whole empire of fucking coloring books. I was like, meanwhile, fucking Americans are like,
I don't like these colors. We have too much colors. 256 colors. I want 342.
Yeah, they're not inclusive enough.
Oh my god.
I don't relate. They are not relatable colors.
Why are we so funny?
Well, their jokes write themselves. Like they're
it's
just
also true.
Right. I like to tell. I told Chris. I said it's not making fun. It's just observing it. Yeah. I'm not making it. It's already there.
Well, this is the whole thing with the Babylon Bee, right? It's not even that they're like writing like funny things. Because I'm at a point, well, not we, everyone's at a point where you're like, when a headline happens, you're like, wait, is this the Babylon Bee or is this like just real at this point?
You can't tell the difference.
I can't tell.
No, I can't tell the difference anymore. It's like, I'm like, do I Google it just to make sure? Because like that sounds right. Like that sounds like what happened. Like
the thing is with the Babylon Bee or like the parody of like the general life out there. It's like we all know Russian, right? We know Russian extremism, like life is extreme. It's kind of, we know Florida man, right? Like you can instantly tell if something happens in Florida, that it's in Florida, even though it doesn't say in Florida. Like know, right? Like
You'll guess first though. You'll at least be like, the odds are in my favor. It's probably Florida.
100% Florida. Like you could tell this was Florida man, right?
Yeah.
But with the Babylon Bee, you're just like,
I have to stare at it a bit. Like I have to like chew on it. If I'm like, they at least they mark it like with the red.
With
if it's
yellow
and because they have to like because it's like. Some of it is, and some of it is goofy. It's funny, but like a lot of it is just like, ooh, I can't.
Well, and what about the stuff that they wrote like 5 years ago and now it's an actual headline because it happened? Did they predict it? Like, what kind of fucking Matrix shit is that?
Yeah, it's the prophecy bee. It's like the Simpsons, like two.
Okay, give me your conspiracy. How is it that Simpsons? Okay. Like we've been down this rabbit hole with so many friends, with so many husbands. Like, how is it that the Simpsons have predicted something? Do we live indeed in a matrix where everything is connected and the Simpsons creators just like are tapped into that future timeline and they're just like writing it? Like, what are we doing?
There's gotta be something because like, how did they know about Trump coming down the golden escalator? Like that's.
But so many things.
Yeah.
So many things.
They were specific. Like specific. To the person, right? Like to the actual person. Like, I don't know. How? I don't know.
What kind of sorcery?
Yeah, that's
and by the way, if you as the writer, is it Matt Damon? Is that
Matt Groening?
Oh yeah, I knew it was a Matt. It was some kind of Matt. But like, if you as a Matt, the writer of Simpsons, are clearly tapped into something, can you teach me for one? Two, I have some existential questions. Does that mean that all the timelines are fixed? Three, can I timeline hop? Like I have so many questions that this opens up.
Right. Where is the portal?
Where
is it in your house?
What kind of silly odd thing do I need to do? Do I need to like bake bacon, have the drips, like the bacon drip on me while singing a song on one leg and skippity scoppity like with this guitar while I do with my toes? What are we doing here? I'm willing to try anything.
Correct. Yeah. This could definitely elicit a humiliation ritual out of me.
I'm game. Let's go. Willing to try.
Field trip. Yes. Like we show up and we're just like, hi, we're ready to go. Take me in your time traveling machine or whatever the fuck we're doing. Cause like, yeah, no, that's a whole thing. Like, how the fuck do they know? I don't know.
Do you have any theories? Cause I'm even like, it's so accurate that it even surpasses any of my own conspiracy theories. Like I have a bunch of
if like he has like this thing, right? That's like that because it's usually about the United States that he predicts the stuff. He doesn't predict the stuff from Canada or like, you know, UK or anything like that. So like, I have to wonder if he just has like a certain like brainwave that's tapped into like the pulse of the US, and he thinks about stuff and he's just like, what's the most absurd shit I could put here? And it's like, there it is. And then he makes a fucking cartoon about it. Everybody's like, ha ha. And then like,
5 years later,
5 years later, that shit's happening. And it's just like, I don't know if he's calling it and then like people are seeing it and they're like, that's a good idea. Could be. Or that was already going to happen. They didn't see it and he predicted it. But it could go either way.
Right. And then it's like, so basically, is it like chess where he oversees every particular, like the direction of which a move can go, right? Because it's still, we like to think it's infinite, but it's actually really not. Like just like a chessboard, it's really finite. Yeah. Just it feels overwhelming because there's like so many pieces, but it's not infinite at all, actually, right?
Yeah.
So is he tapping to, or is he some kind of like magician where because he created that cartoon, it then is in the collective consciousness and it then manifests into reality? Like I'm even game in that direction.
Okay, did you ever see the show Person of Interest?
No. This sounds amazing already.
It is. You should definitely watch it because I love it. It's about a machine that
shit.
You will like it. You will like it. You'll get sucked in.
I already like the imagery.
Yes. And it's a great show. And there's no like weird shit. It's just, it really does stick to like its own plot.
Okay.
And it has like an overarching one too. But the whole thing being, it's about a machine that that calculates the probability of people doing things.
Okay.
So like for example, Bara's, Bara's Social Security, Kelly's Social Security, and everybody else's Social Security. What they do is they go through and it basically based on everything you've done that it knows about, right? It scrapes the ethers for everything you've done from being born all the way to the jobs you've had and everything and the decisions you've made. Says, okay, all of this culminates into whether or not Bara is going to commit a crime or a crime will happen to Bara.
And this is, by the way, pre-Amazon and Google. I mean, Amazon and Google did exist, but not to the extent that we have data and Facebook right now.
Yeah. That show exists. Like, there was Amazon, but not to the extent.
Yeah, again, not to the extent that we have it right now.
It's 2010s. It was before 2020 for sure. Like, it was early 2010s, I think. So, like, but I think it's prescient because it's a algorithm that essentially can calculate all the different probabilities, right? And then predicts the fact that that this individual will be involved in a crime, but they're not. The only thing it doesn't know is whether or not they're the perpetrator or the victim. So,
oh my God, this is amazing,
girl. You're gonna binge it for real because it's like,
and it's funny because we've been watching Walking Dead, and we've only been watching The Walking Dead because. And we went into it like, I want to watch it and criticize the shit out of it because obviously we live off grid and these are like a bunch of city peoples who do the dumbest fucking shit and after 3 months still don't know how to shoot a fucking gun, right? So we went into it with that and we're now in season 2 and it's so painful to watch that we're like, we probably have to turn the shit off.
Because it's too much.
This would be great.
You'll like it. You'll like it because more so now. Back then I think it was still kind of like out there, but I think
novel concept.
But I think knowing what we know about Flock and about Palantir and about all that stuff and AI and the data centers and all that stuff, I think it's far more like it's kind of like watching Minority Report, right? Like you're like at first you're like that's fucked up. Good thing that's just a movie. Weird. And that's weird. And the next thing you know, it's like they're doing that. They're like arresting people for pre-crime. Like you're like
for having thoughts. For having thoughts.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it funny how like we when we were exposed to future scenarios, we were thinking like, Back to the Future flying cars. Here we are, however, Amazon is predicting me what I'm going to buy next just because I said it somewhere outside, nowhere near a phone or digital device, but it just understands my brain better than I do.
You're right. You dreamt about it. You fucking had a dream about it, and it's like, do you want this? I heard you dreamt about it. Fucking what?
Right.
I don't even remember that.
Right. Or like, I visited my friend and she showed me a song, and that song changed my whole algorithm on YouTube, which then showed me to a song I never knew, and now I'm a fan of that new song. Yeah. And now because something that song talked about butterflies, which reminded me of the butterfly I saw when I was 7 while I was near a white car. So now I want a fucking white car. Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. Well, now it makes sense.
Well, you glad y'all understand it. Could y'all explain it to me? But so do you think that Matt from The Simpsons has one of these algorithms just in his brain?
I don't know, but that would make the most sense to me.
I think
that would mean that he had it in the 90s.
Well, no, like obviously algorithms are created by humans, so they're mimicking something. So humans must have had it prior, because an algorithm is only installed by human knowledge and understanding of certain things. Right. So it's obviously created by humans.
But I can't help but wonder if he had like a thing, like a generator. Like, think about it, right? The original like predictor, right? That was kind of just a toy, was like the Magic 8 Ball, right? Where like have you ever seen the Magic 8 Ball? You shake it, you ask it a question, you shake it, and it gives you one of 8 answers.
8 ball, like number 8? Oh, I see.
Yeah, like the 8 ball, like pool. It looks like that.
Oh, I don't think I know those.
Yeah, so that as a kid, like that was a thing, and so one of your friends had it, so then you had to go ask it all the way. Does he like me?
Oh,
shake it, and then he's like, so
it's like the.
Oh yeah, that little guy. Yeah, I did that too.
Like a version of that, right?
Yeah,
like there's an algorithm to it.
Yeah, but that's the point, right? Like it's like you're trying to be random about it. It's trying to be random about it, but really it's not.
You're really not, right?
Right. So so then I think he probably had something like that. Like he probably took a thing that's like, can you generate? Because we had things generating. Like that was the thing back then. Growing up as a kid in the 80s, they had like something. There was something called Mad Libs, where like you would put in like it would be a whole story written out, but it would leave out nouns and adjectives, and you'd have to put in your own. But what they do, you do it blind. So the teacher would ask you, all right, give me a noun. All right, give me an adjective. Okay. And then she'd write it all in. And then at the end, she'd read the story. And it was weird because, it'd be funny because like the words were totally inappropriate. But like, so it's like, because we're kids, she'd say, okay, what's an adjective? And you're like,
not poopy.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So she'd do it and whatever. She put it in the story. She'd write it in. And then in the end, you would read it. But like we had stuff generating like that. And then like the most rudimentary thing I remember, like early 2000s, there were like these things that are like, oh, do you want a pimp name? Go click here. And it would just generate 3 names together, and it's like
stripper name.
Yeah, you want a stripper name? Boom, and you'd hit the button and it'd just start generating, so they had stuff like that. I can't help but wonder if maybe he had like something like that was like generate generate a fucking, like if I go in, like you generated that image from AI, you going to the net, right? So like,
which was great, by the way.
Amazing.
I contacted my photographer seeing if we can remake it.
Oh yes.
I will have the mirror dress, and I will start ordering like head dolls, like, and just hang them on me and everything.
Perfect.
But yes.
But that's it. I think he might have had something like that. Yeah, that makes that would be the most realistic thing. Short of like time travel. Is
this the Sherlock phrase where the thing that's the most simple answer is probably the most realistic one? Because I'm viewing this from a, let's call it like a spiritual / occult right, occultism lens, where it's like, but what if he did have some fucking gods that are beyond times and are just giving, or demons, by the way, whichever fucking one, right? Some kind of fucking entity that he's just connecting and he's just siphoning it through.
That could be a thing.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think they've ever, you know what's funny though? Nobody's gotten an interview with him about it. You know, like the whole time. I'm just like,
do we know how he looks?
Yeah, he looks like one of his characters.
Groaning. Oh yeah, he does. Oh, he may put himself in this. Yeah. He has 11 kids.
Damn. Okay.
Okay, if you have 11 kids, you are on some sort of fucking weird shit. And I don't mean this in a negative way, but like, okay, so I'm gonna have to go after this down the rabbit hole of Matt from The Simpsons, because obviously there's endless theories.
Yeah.
I'm assuming no one ever answered. Like he never answered, probably. Like this is.
I mean, everybody observed it, but nobody said we should talk to him about it.
No, Matt from The Simpsons. So someone's asking if we're talking about Elon Musk. No, we're talking about Matt from The Simpsons, who have predicted things 10, 12, 5, 7 through 1 year ahead. That happened.
I think they heard the 11 kids part. They heard the 11 kids part.
Yeah, and he has 11 kids apparently. So because none of us knew anything about him, except that he's some kind of weird fucking predictor.
Yeah, he happens to be a fortune teller. So weird.
Right. Okay.
I mean, I'm down for that, but like, my dude, explain yourself. I don't know. I feel like somebody should try to get an interview with him, and I'm really surprised that nobody has.
Like truly though.
Or maybe maybe they tried and maybe he just isn't giving any interviews.
There's like I see one interview in 1991.
When bro first rolled out, when he first pulled up with The Simpsons. I don't know.
Okay, I'll go down the rabbit hole. I'll report back for next week. Like, this is what I found. These are the theories. What do you think?
Pick one. Let's go down this one. I have 5. I have these many theories.
Oh my God, so good.
But yeah. As for your little friend though, like
oh yeah, I forgot about it.
Well, not even the friend though. Like I think the respondents. Like
terrifying.
Was it a lot? Or was it just like a handful?
No, like several dozens over all the 3 platforms. Yeah.
Are these people you know or just like commenters?
Like online, no.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah, really weird. I think they're weirder than the person who broke up with me for me doing well.
It's like, you know, like I feel like that's a thing where like I've done that before where I will call out like I'll just say, you know, I don't like this behavior, whatever, right? And you have people chiming in their defense for no reason. You know, like for example, like I'm not a fan of chewing tobacco. I think it's a really gross habit.
You're not a fan of what?
Chewing tobacco. Like like I just find it a really gross habit. That's me. I don't like it. Don't chew that shit in my house. And do not spit in my yard. Like this, the whole thing is just.
Oh yeah. Also manners. What the fuck?
So I can't with that. Like it just grosses me out.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'll say that, right? And it's like in as much as I find it to be, you know, the most disgusting habit. I'm obviously not asking for a law, but I am saying that's disgusting, right? And I make no bones about it. And somebody will chime in and say, "Well, it's not hurting you," and I'm like. Not the fucking point, dude.
Nor was I claiming it.
Yeah. I'm like, why?
You're arguing against the point that I didn't make, though.
Right. The point is it's disgusting. And you can't undo that. Like, you can't argue that it's fine. It's not fucking fine. It's gross. Like, dude, it's like...
Well, and is there someone actually... Because this is the thing. This is where we come into the transparency, right? We as humans do disgusting things.
Sure.
The problem is not the disgusting things. The problem is when we try to justify it as not disgusting.
Right.
Let's talk about, I don't know, sex. A genital goes into another genital. Yeah, feels really good. Does a lot of happy stuff. Kind of disgusting. Shoving cocaine down your nose. Super fun. Kind of fucking disgusting. Chewing tobacco. Kind of fucking disgusting. Happy feelings, sure. But disgusting.
It's gross. And spitting. And then the whole spitting. And the drool.
Spitting. No, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Poisoning your body with all sorts of bad food. Kind of disgusting. It's okay. You can do it.
Right. But I can still say
pretend.
But yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, but people feel the need to defend others on stuff like this for no reason.
The dogs opened the door to the bathroom, and now they're grabbing all the laundry.
Love that.
1 second.
Okay.
Boobies, where did you get everything? What did you grab? Did you have everything? Give it to me. Can I get the socks? Okay. Because Daddy's going to be upset. Come on. No. Give it to me. And I'm going to take your sock. Thank you. Sorry. Before all the socks were ripped off and I would have no panties left anymore. Right. But yeah, let's not pretend that it's...
Right. And it's like, and look, I don't understand why people have to rush in and defend. Like, I think that's like, people are doing that, whether it's like the whole like trying to come up with a way to make it virtuous to be a coward, or like doing something disgusting. It's just like, I just don't understand why you felt the need to take on the case. Like, why are you the public defender here? Like, why are you like there?
Didn't we go like, especially we talked about in political context with this, where the left is now defending the criminals, right? But they had a bad upbringing. They
right.
No, I mean, all of that could be true, and what they did is not okay.
Correct. Because there are plenty of people who've had very hard upbringings who found it in themselves to not kill someone. Like, so if it was true that the upbringing was the root cause to your criminality, then everybody who's poor would be killing and raping. Like, and that's not what's happening. Like, so.
But that's the same mental mechanism. It's the defending of.
Right. And they run in and they have this, like, they have some sort of random thing that they have to say. Like, and it's like, I don't know what they're trying to protect them from. What is?
But that. So you say chewing tobacco is disgusting, or I find chewing tobacco disgusting, and someone goes like, well, it's not hurting you. That's not what I was saying. What are you trying to defend there? Not you, the person, obviously.
Right. What are you defending? Like, I don't understand. Like, their right to do it? Like, you have a right to do all sorts of stuff, but and I told somebody this. I said, the only thing I can think of is that you're trying to defend their right to do it, right? That's the only possible thing. Fine, but because you have the right to do something doesn't mean that the way in which you exercise said right is virtuous or good. There's nothing inherently good about you exercising your rights, by the way. There's plenty of ways in which you can exercise your rights and completely fuck up. I mean, it's called making a choice and failing.
But we went down, we really ripped this apart with when we use the neighborhood as example. Yeah, you have the right technically to blast your music, right? Like whatever. But no.
But also no. Yeah, that's it. Like, being a decent human being. And it's like, I think instead of trying to defend people's right to be an asshole or right to be a complete loser, which we know exists, And I don't think it deserves the kind of like intercession that they're being given by these plebes. It would make more sense to say, rights aside, is this appropriate or isn't it? Like, is this right or is it wrong? Is it virtuous or isn't it? That's what we should be doing. And then use your energy to defend virtue rather than trying to find virtue in shit.
Yes, there we go.
We're trying to dive through the bargain basement and the bargain bin for fucking treasure when you've got fucking Neiman Marcus right over there. It's literally there. There's a whole store full of treasure that's all on display. You don't have to dig through the fucking bargain bin to see if you can find something. You know, quit trying to redeem shit, you know, and repurpose shit. Like you can just find good and then aspire to good.
Yeah.
But
once again, we fucking solved life, motherfuckers. You're welcome.
With a slight side quest.
Oh, go on.
No, the side quest was Simpsons. We did a slight.
I feel so that's an unsolved life thing, but that's a question for our viewers and listeners. I'm open to hear any theories on what. I might ask it on social medias too. Like, what is it?
We did not solve that at all.
We didn't. No,
I have no questions. I have more questions.
I have only more questions.
I have no answers. I only have more questions.
Okay. There we go. Everyone, Rich and Hydrated, Diamonds and Demons editions. See y'all next week.